Hey everyone, thank you for joining me, sending you lots of love and light right now as the sun just came out of the clouds. um, just wanted to bring up a topic about the fact that we can all tap in to our intuition, and a lot of people think, at least from what I'm understanding, that only certain people are capable of like psychic abilities, and the truth is like every single one of us are. There is a lot that people do not know in terms of their capacities, because what happens is when you are very young, you may not remember this, but a lot of your psychic abilities are very much intact. You can see, feel, hear, touch, smell, like on a subtle level, you can actually sense a lot more because your inhibitions aren't there. And a lot of people seem to, what happens is by a certain age, like you start to be conditioned, you know, it could be around 6, 7, 8 years old, you start to be conditioned to remove these natural abilities because it's the school system, it's the parenting, it's the media, it's all that in a way not removes these abilities, but really just gives us a reason to forget, because we start to go into a separate reality, which is the 3D world, and we start to forget our innate capacities that we are inborn with. So like even just having a conversation yesterday, like it's like just on my walk, and this person says, oh yeah, you have, like, you have all these abilities and this and that. I'm like, no, we all do. Like we all have the psychic abilities. It's just you basically have forgotten what you're capable of. So I really encourage you to start trusting yourself, and to start really trusting when you hear something within your mind, when you see, when you have a vision, when you have a dream, when you have a feeling. Like I can tell you 100% of the time, your initial feeling, like let's say you meet somebody, your initial feeling is exactly right. It's like 100%. I'm not going to say most of the time. I'm going to say all the time. Okay? And the reason I know this is because experience tells me over and over, my initial feeling about someone, I might deny it because then they're showing me something else, like on the physical level, the way they talk, the way they interact with me. But then later on, that initial feeling that I had starts to come through in the physical, and I start to realize that it was right. And it doesn't have to be, I'm not labeling it as good or bad, but a lot of people will hide behind who they think they are, and will show you sides of them that they've developed over the years as a mask. It's just a mask, and it's not necessarily intentional, but if you are intuitive, you will detect the truth within them immediately. And you are intuitive. It's just you need to recall this ability and trust the abilities. Okay? So I had the insight this morning that I may, in the future or in the next little while, start creating workshops that will enhance all the 5 senses and help people learn to trust and tune into them. And the 5 subtle senses, I'm talking about inner vision and inner hearing and inner feeling, as well as the subtle sense of taste and the subtle sense of smell. Because they are all, there's the physical vision, hearing, smell, taste, and feel, like touch. But then there's the subtle senses, which we can lose touch with after a certain age. So yes, you were inborn with these abilities. No, not one other person who's a psychic is any more able than you. And I think one of my purposes here is to help a lot of the people who think they're not capable to realize that they are. And whoever has the desire to bring that to life again. I feel like that's one of my callings right now, and because it comes up again and again, and I don't feel like I'm any more capable than someone who hasn't tapped in yet. I think there's people who have amazing gifts who are just afraid of their own power. That's how I see it. So yeah, I will be meditating on it for a while. I have some ideas of what we can do in the future, and in terms of just bringing forward like workshops and exercises that will help, because it's we're in a different reality. We're entering the 5-dimensional reality, which is unlimited, and you're able to access all these abilities more than you could imagine. All right, so thank you so much for listening. Sending you lots of love, and we'll see you soon. Bye.